What's up, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel, you nosy neighbors.
It's been a while. We apologize for the late.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but not sorry.
But thank you so much for being patient with us, and
Yes.
we are back.
Yeah, we're back properly this
But for
time.
real, we are back for real. Like, we actually have a plan.
Yeah.
I think we might have like 10 videos coming up. We haven't
Yes.
shot them yet, but we know
Yeah.
exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And how we're going to do it, and what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so you guys can also keep us accountable. Like, you can send whatever. I know some people have been sending
Yo,
DMs.
like, people has been in the DMs
Yeah, and the comment section.
Yeah.
We see you.
As soon as you post something that has nothing to do with YouTube,
You're
yo,
like,
how far?
hey, when is the YouTube coming?
It's like we owe you money.
Yeah,
Hey, how far?
yeah.
My money, dog.
Exactly.
But yeah,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Today's segment is quite an interesting one.
Yeah.
So my nana the other day, she's like, "Oh, babe, can I ask you some questions?" If you know me, man, I'm like, what? I'm just
What's that this
yeah,
time?
yeah. Like, I'm just like, frick, what is it now? Then she's like, no, like, it'll be interesting because, like, I've been reading this thing. What is it? Like, what do you call it?
This is Steph Pace's planner. It's the Write It Down journal. So in the beginning of it, she has a few questions,
Yeah.
just, to ask yourself for self-awareness.
Yeah.
And I've been going through them, and I remember I struggled with them because it's stuff you think you know off the top of your head.
But you
about,
just
yeah.
like, do-do-do.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I asked him, and he was like, this is really good. Like, we should actually answer this on our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
like on a
I
platform.
I think it's really cool because, like, some of the questions you can even do it yourselves, guys. Like, you can also
Yeah.
like take the questions and ask yourself those same questions.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so weird.
This is so weird.
We haven't done this in a long
Yeah,
time.
so it's like a get to know us again, us getting to know ourselves, reflections
True.
kind of video. Yeah,
Lots has happened.
yeah, because So the first one is, what are 3 words that describe you?
3 words. Ambitious,
Yes,
caring,
yes.
sensitive.
Okay. Sensitive.
Yeah, in a lot of ways though. Like, yeah, and like I think, well, the sensitive part can go in all sorts of directions. If that makes any sense. Like if any little thing happens, I'm always like, whoa, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, not knowing what the plan is, like that kind of freaks me out. But sometimes I also like, I'm kind of like blasé with it.
Yeah.
Ambitious is because I just believe that, like, whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve it, type of thing. So I'm just like, I want to do this. Like this morning, I've been really thinking about like property development. I'm putting it into the universe and I'm throwing it out there. And one day I'm going to be a freaking sick property developer. We're going to look back at this and be like, boom, he said it, he called it.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
here we go.
That's cool.
So yeah, and caring, I think yeah, I've learned over the years that it's not all about yourself. There's other people that need your, what can I say, like, that need your softer side to be highlighted, for them to shine. If that makes any sense. So like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
so it's like caring for others, even though like it's not like the easiest thing
Yeah.
to be. So
Okay.
it's one of the hardest ones, but it's part of the things that I try and pride myself in. Done.
Nice.
And should we go you?
Yes.
Same question.
Okay. Same question.
3 words that best describe you.
I think 3 words that best describe me. I say the first one is, I feel like I am very grounded, very earthy, and by that is, in as much as like online, it may. I don't think I come
Nah,
across
you
as
did.
very materialistic
Nah,
person,
you did.
but I could live on open land.
Don't we always like don't we
In
always
the
have,
same
like,
outfit.
slight arguments about this?
Exactly. Like I could live a very, very simple life. Like I'm very,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where we're very different.
Always like, I'm like, okay, babe, let's do something. And then she'll be like, oh no, it's fine. Let's just do nothing. Like, I'm just like, no.
Like literally, I could
weird.
live the simplest life.
Yeah.
And then I'll say another thing is empathic. By that I mean, like, I don't know if this is the right word to use, but like I feel like I can take on someone else's emotion so much that like I then make stuff my fault that's not my fault.
What would that be? Empathy.
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
don't
Like I
even
just
know what you call
consume their emotion. I don't know what it is. Like I
I don't know. I get
I
I
don't
get
know
what you're
what- I
trying to
don't know
say,
what it
because
is.
I've noticed like you end up like taking
like I
like fault for things that are not even your fault, or like things that have nothing to do with you.
yeah, but
You take it
somehow
on
I
your
like
own.
I carry it on me, which is strange.
Let's say I have a bad day. She then tries to have a bad day along with me. I'm like, no.
It's because I feel
That's
what
weird.
you're
It's
feeling
like-
like a lot, I don't know how to
That's
describe
strange.
it.
Very,
And then the other thing I'd say is I am very diligent, and by that is like if it's something that's
some big words, eh?
yeah, if it's something that's like like let's say a work task, like if I'm working at a place, I am very like to-do listy. Like I will do my to-do list, and which when we work together, it's now like one of those. He's like, no, you can't be all to-do listy. You know, like in my mind, I'm very like A, B, C, D needs to get done. You know, so that's
she makes this weird face that makes it look like she doesn't want to do anything.
But in my mind, I'm like, okay, A, B, C, okay, A, you know, I'm ticking
so I'm
it
like,
off.
bro, like, are you okay? I'm fine.
I get angry at the work. I'm like,
I'm just like, dude, like,
done.
what are you on about? Like, yeah, that's true. That is so true. That was good. That was good. Okay, cool.
Okay, then the next one is your personality like either of your parents?
Yes.
Okay.
For me?
Yes.
Yes. For me, my mom.
Okay.
I think my personality is more like my mom than my dad.
Okay.
I think, but a little bit of my dad as well. Like in terms, in fact, let me talk about my mom's side. I think the whole like trying to find humor and smiling and whatever, like that comes from my mom. Like lightheartedness comes from my mom, and then some of the heavy stuff comes from my dad. Like some of the heavy side of my personality comes from my dad, because like I think it rubs off. Like the longer you, I mean, like they mold you. Does that make sense? Like regardless of like what you want to do, yes, I'm my own person, but there's a lot of influence, external influence.
Yes.
But when it comes to my parents, mostly it's my mom. I'd say 70-30.
Cool. For me, the first time I answered this question, I actually said no. Then second time round, I was like, I'm creative like my dad.
Yeah.
Like my mom and I were very different.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're very alike, but I can't pinpoint exactly what it is yet. Or maybe like it's something I'll come to realize as the years pass, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm actually a lot like Mama. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Then the next one is, what qualities do I admire most in myself?
In myself, I can't even remember what I answered the first time. The qualities that I admire. Ding. Sorry, it's taking forever for me to think of that one. The quality that I admire of myself.
And whilst you think, like you guys, you can also ask yourself these questions.
Yeah.
I think it's just good because sometimes you think you're a certain way, but you're actually not. Like when you sit down, in self-introspection, all that, you actually figure out, damn,
what qualities do I admire the most about myself?
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to realize now. I'm starting to realize that like I am apologetically me most of the time. As much as I want to be like around people and whatever. Like I've never fallen into the peer pressure box.
Yeah,
I don't know if that makes sense. Like
I understand.
as much as like we can whatever. But if I'm not liking something, man, I pull back real quick. And do you know what I mean? Like if the vibe is not right with like, I don't know, like whether it be people or friends, whatever, I kind of I separate myself, because like if I notice that in the future this is not gonna benefit me in any way, shape, or form in terms of like maybe self-growth or I don't know, like, or it might be damaging to whatever. Like if I can't start hanging out with people that are going out every weekend.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? Just because of like, I can try and go out with the boys every now and again, but like as soon as I'm there and it feels like it's not me, I'm happy to say, hey yo, I'll see you later.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Unapologetically you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy to just say, hey, what's up? But I can also like sometimes I can be bent a little, like where I'm not rigid.
If it's a
like,
holiday,
don't get it wrong. Like,
or if there's a free spirit air around, then you're like, oh, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, and you?
What qualities? Okay.
Don't read your old answers.
No, I'm reading the question. I think what I admire is my patience. I admire my patience. Yeah. Because even like sometimes when I feel like, and I feel like I'm at my end, like I just keep going. Like I just get a boost of energy. Or like, like in a video game, just get more lives. Like I just,
I think you have to be patient.
Especially as a mom.
And as a wife to me.
As a wife to him.
I think there's a lot of like, I think now I think we've found a rhythm. Like that's really cool. I think there's so many of my shit that used to be bloop. So many of my...
Did you beeping the word after you said...
I was waiting.
Oh my gosh.
But like, yeah, so many of my nonsense that I say out loud, that like you have to be, now you just kind of like, you let it roll off your shoulder. You don't take it too deep no more. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. So like you way more patient with me. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am.
That's just my perspective of her
I am.
patience.
I am.
Well done.
Yes.
Okay. What
Okay.
are my
Yeah.
Okay, what are your biggest strengths and weaknesses? You go. Wow.
Okay, I think my biggest strength, I'll say, is my patience. Because if I didn't have it, I think my life would look very different, like in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And then again, my diligence, because I think that's helped me in my career and all that kind of stuff. I think that
Beautiful.
those two are my biggest strengths.
Nice.
And you?
My biggest strengths. I think just like setting targets and hitting them.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I can be very, like most people will be like, dude, how are you doing that? How are you juggling this and this and this and this and this? But it's just that thing in my head. But I'm not pushy with myself.
Okay.
I always believe in timing. So like, for example, like with interior design and all that stuff, like I've been very patient with it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like, and the process does itself.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes any sense. Like,
Yes.
I just need to do my day to day, and then along the way, the boxes are ticked.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that whole go-getting thing is one of my biggest strengths. And another one, my strength, my ability to make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ability to make
Shoo,
friends.
guys, everywhere we go to the shop, to the like anywhere.
No, because I like people. But I like people.
Everybody knows you.
But I like them. I know them too.
Everyone.
But I know them, like for real. Like I could tell you this, like, or not their story or like their secrets. I wouldn't, unless they told me the secret.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but, and even if it's a secret, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what if it's a secret.
Yeah.
But there's some juicy stories that I'll be like, babe, you're not gonna believe it. Anyway, what I'm saying, yeah, I think when I see people, I get curious. I remember I kept on saying to you, like, when I try and dissect people's personalities and characters, and you end up like finding, like, do you ever think that I talk too much about other people? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But to me, I'm
just,
trying to figure out like what makes them do that, or like what makes them be that way. I don't know if that makes any sense. So
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
because I like people so much, so I make friends left, right, and center. And trust me, it's like licorice all sorts if you look in my bowl of friends.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so strange. But yeah.
Okay. What are your biggest weaknesses?
Weaknesses. Woo. Patience. Yeah. I'm not patient. I'm impatient. I'm very impatient in certain things. So let's say like in terms of cadence, like if I'm having a dialogue that is like a creative process or whatever it is, like I don't like pedantic. Like I don't like slow and let me think, let me get in touch and blah, blah. Ooh, I lose it. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to create like bang, 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 bang. And I think that's why Michelle and I work so well together.
Because you're both on the same pace.
We all on the same, like, do you know what I mean? We just want to, hey, there's a box, let's go,
Yeah.
ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm seeing you at 8 a.m. Okay, cool, I'll see you just now. We don't
Okay.
overthink things. And when you overthink it, I think that's where it becomes a problem. But yeah, I can become very impatient. And also, what else is my biggest weakness? I wanted to answer this the other day and I was like, no, I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
Morality.
Okay.
So,
Wait, you did say this.
no, but I said it in another context that you didn't have to like overthink it.
Okay.
So my point is, like, my biggest weakness, not fear, hey.
Yeah,
'Cause the
weakness.
next, like it was something to do with fear. Like my biggest weakness is like not doing the right thing. I don't even
Okay.
know if it's a weakness, but it's like a fear. Like not
Okay.
doing the right thing, and I don't know, letting you down or letting other people down because of my own interests.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like bending the rules a little bit, whatever. I wouldn't call it a weakness. Like that's the wrong thing, because
guess
like it can go into fear, because that's my fear. That's
I guess
more
in
of
a
a
sense
fear.
it could be like
It could be a weakness, yeah, because then you're
could be a strength also.
I'm so
but
scared of
then-
it becomes a weakness.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Like, yeah, that one was quite fuzzy.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was fuzzy. And you?
Like mine, I've low self-esteem and like I'm very insecure a lot.
Isn't that weird?
But
That's strange.
but I've been taking steps to like, improve that. Because, like in as much as, someone might look and say, oh, but look at the online, like, people that follow you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not like I get to actually sit down with people on a daily and, like, we have chat like that. It's like,
Yeah.
Maybe 2, 3, 4 people message me and, maybe they're asking something like, where did you get your Hoover? Where did you get this? Like, like, where can I get this for my baby?
Direct
yeah,
questions.
it's like very direct questions. It's not necessarily like
Dialogue.
so you don't get to spew out your emotions. So it doesn't come from a place of, the people online, yes, they're there, but then at the end of the day,
Surface level.
they're just online. Like,
It feels
the internet could go today, and it feels, it does feel surface level.
Yeah.
So just when I'm by myself now, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, I actually don't rate myself very highly.
Do you find yourself like overthinking things, and like when you overthink it, then you question way more than you need to?
Yes, I do overthink stuff. I'm always overthinking. Like I tried it. I was telling him, like, I've been telling him, like, I need to go for some sort of like, I don't know if a massage or to a chiropractor, just like make my shoulders come down, because I'm always like waiting for something to go wrong. Like, I kid you not, like, I don't know what it is.
That's wild.
Like, expect the worst, and then
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, but like I guess that all ties in anxiety, low self-esteem, that kind of stuff. But I'm taking steps to improve all of that.
She cute.
Is she cute?
Next
Oh my gosh. Okay.
question.
The next question is, what is your biggest fear? But you already kind of answered this.
Yeah, I answered that, like morality thing. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's what I was talking about. Now we're here. Yeah, my biggest fear is to let my family down. Like, that's my biggest fear.
Okay.
But that's like my biggest. Out of all of them, like
Yeah.
everything else can shock, but that is like, because there's no coming back from that. So that's my biggest one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd say, are you good?
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
solid.
I'd say mine is like opening myself up to someone and then I'm let down, like in anything, like, with him or with friendships and that kind of thing. Because like when I invest, I tend to overinvest and kind of like overlook my own interests sometimes, just to
Why is people making plans and then canceling them?
yeah, man. Maybe that's why I don't make a lot of plans. Like, I just, like, if someone has
She
actually
hates
tried,
it so much.
like if someone has tried to make plans with me and then like you cancel, oh,
I don't think you're gonna get that plan again.
yeah, it's because especially
I
for
think
me,
it's
because
gone.
I will like pre-plan like who's gonna watch the baby,
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
so for me that's it, like opening up and then being let down, which is why a lot of times I'm so closed off, even like to making new friends, because I'm just like, man,
They're gonna let me down.
at least let me go to the devil I know. Like, let me,
Lord.
yeah, that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
that's my biggest fear.
that's crazy.
Okay, what makes you feel uncomfortable?
Fake people.
Fake people.
I feel them straight away. I feel them, like, and that's when it's like, yeah, I think like fake vibes.
Okay.
Whether it's relatives or like it's friends, whatever. Like, it's just like, cause hey, bro, I know exactly how you feel about me. Like, just let it be. Like, just let me know, like, that.
Say
you
it
don't
with
have
your
to,
chest.
Say it with your chest, bro. Like, don't try and like talk about me behind my back and then, do you know what I mean? And they like pretend as though you like me. Like, and there's a lot of people. Like, I smile at you, but I see you, son. Yeah, I think that makes me very uncomfortable, so I just withdraw.
What makes me feel uncomfortable is like
Yeah.
very pretentious people. I guess kind of the same thing,
Ooh,
but also like conversation
That's
that's
different. That's true, though. Yeah. You
Yeah.
carry on.
very pretentious people, and
Yeah.
also like conversation that feels, I know you're not being your true self. I know you're just saying stuff to maybe appear like you're better than someone else, or like to seem like the most relevant person at the table.
Yes.
Like,
Oof.
and then I go quiet because I'm just like,
You tell us, all knowing God.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying
yeah,
not you. Like I'm saying like the person.
Oh
that's
yes,
talking about.
yes. Yeah, because like I didn't shut down because I can't contribute if it's a fake conversation. Like, what's the point? If it's not meaningful, then
that's facts. Because there's nothing.
But I'll laugh and giggle hard. Because I'm
Isn't it hard to like contribute to a conversation that feels fake?
It is.
Like, cause like then, oh my God, like I really love that, and then you're like, nah, dog, you're just talking about me yesterday. Like, stop. So and so came and told me. Well, or like something that's like very like materialistic, and like you're saying, like you don't like being materialistic, and then someone is. That's all they're about.
Yeah, I'm not like you guys.
Like,
you could come to me and say, "Oh, I just got this new bag." Or can you believe Ningi did this for me? Like for me, I feel nothing. Like if you told me you're going to a retreat for 1 week in the bush, maybe I'd then be like, okay,
oh, I'm jealous,
man. But like I don't. You know what I mean?
Different strokes with different folks. Think back to my early teenage years. How would I describe the type of person I was then? How have I changed, or have I stayed the same since then? Ooh, that's weird. Okay, should I go or you go? You go first.
Okay. My early teenagers, like when I was 13.
Yeah.
I was in Form 1, I think. I was very like bubbly and out there, and like like a bit of an airhead, I think, because I wasn't really aware of life, and I was living, but I was living a very bubblegum.
I was alive.
I was like I was a baby, like I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware of how cruel the world can be, or like I had this expectation of if I do A, B, C, D, then I should get this, But as you grow up, you start to learn like the world owes you nothing. Like you could do everything right. Like bad things happen to good people. Like it's
good things happen to bad people.
Yeah, like there's no formula to it. There's no. What I thought the world was is not what it is. I thought I was living in a sitcom. Everything's hunky dory. Yeah, like I was just living life. Like.
I know what you mean.
It was very. Like I was saying, like in my own bubble. Yeah. That's what I want to call it. I'd never been on a combi. I'd never been out by myself.
What are you talking about? Transport. Like no public transport then?
Yeah, I'd never been in a combi.
My God.
Never been in a combi. So that's what I was saying. Like I was
living
very.
The dream, eh?
Yeah, I was in my own little bubble. But like my parents did a good job. Like I mean, I don't think that was a bad thing at the time. But I wasn't aware of life's themes.
Did you feel like you were underexposed though?
I felt like I was protected. And for the life that they wanted me to then live, I feel like it was okay, because I think I have a few friends who've never, till now, have never been on public transport. You know what I mean? Yeah. So...
That's crazy. Yeah, that's true though. That's true.
For the life.
And I started rolling around in a combi like grade 1, dog. Like not even like when I grade 2, I was doing my thing. Yeah. No, 3, grade 3. But anyway, that was just in comparison to what you were talking about. So have you changed since then?
I have changed a lot. Like I don't think I'm anything like that person that I was. Yeah. I'm
not naive anymore.
I am still naive in a few things. I am still naive in a few things. Okay. But I'm a lot more woke now.
And I'm woke.
There's a rude awakening. Yeah.
In the world is
I'm on the ground. Yep. Like, yo, where do you think you are?
Yeah. No facts. Okay, cool. For me, in my early teenage years, I remember I had this friend. His name was Jordan. His name is Jordan. He's still alive. He's still there. We were really good friends. But they were better off. Let's say it that way. Let's put it that way. And I used to catch a ride with him to school, and I always wanted to fit in with like how he's like his life and whatever. Like, cause like he had the PlayStation, the latest FIFA at the time, which was like FIFA 08 or something like that, or like 07 or I don't know, like whenever that was, like FIFA 07. And he had he had his own room with a TV in it, whatever. But we used to go to PE together, and I used to try and fit in so bad, like bro, like adjust everything, like even speak a certain way so that I would sound like one of them.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
By them, I mean like the people in that community.
Okay.
And it was the colored community. And fast forward now, you know what? Like there's some humor that you can have with different groups of people.
Yeah.
That translates the same. You kind of like speak the same language. When
Yeah.
you get into that space, do you know what I mean? Like if you have French friends, obviously you're gonna speak to them in French. If you have like Shona
Yeah.
friends, you're gonna speak to them in Shona. And if you
Okay.
have like English friends, you're gonna speak to them in English.
Yeah.
And the humor varies as you go.
Yeah.
But I still find myself, even in the transitions, when I change the style of language or the way I'm communicating, I still am myself. That's the
Okay.
change. That's the
Okay.
difference. So like, I'm no longer trying to do the joke that I think they would like. Obviously, comedy is about, or like humor is about finding something that will make someone else laugh. It's not about what exactly you like only. So yeah, so now I'm still me, even though like I still do the whole not fit in, because then like I'm not trying to fit
You
in
can
anymore.
adjust yourself.
I'm adjusting myself,
But you're still
I'm
you.
still aware of who I am, and I'm
Okay.
still okay with who I am.
Okay.
I don't know. That's
Cool. That's cool.
That's the best way I can.
Yeah, because you have friends from lots of different backgrounds.
And yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is cool
And
as
you
well.
find a way to speak to everyone, and like not just like tone of voice, but also like the subject matter. It kind of, you know.
morphs into whatever it is, like water.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Okay. Last question.
Ooh.
What did you really love to do that you don't do anymore?
I really
And
love-
why did you stop?
Why did I stop? What did I used to love to do? What did I love to do? Dang, boy. What I used to love to do? Well, partying. I
Why
used to
did you
love
stop?
that.
Hey,
Because I got
guys.
married, ne?
No. This man will drink 2 glasses of wine and fall asleep.
Because now I am all about peace.
And
It's
fall
the
asleep,
peace.
guys.
It's the peace for me. No, I can't party anymore. I'm done. Like it's done.
think
I
it's-
don't think my metabolism is slow. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting old. Turning 30 for crying out loud.
Imagine.
Damn, boy.
Ew.
Don't you like a step or change behind me? So don't ew.
I'm
Yeah.
3 years behind.
That
3.
was step or change. Step or change. 3 years.
Yeah.
Hey, that was good. 3 steps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to party. Well, because I used to work in a club, so even the partying was like, would just rub off as I was at work. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they're kind of flexible. I've always been so fortunate to get like these like flexible jobs. So like yeah, I'd party at work, and then go home, and yeah, that was it for me.
Cool,
And
man.
yeah, my hangovers are heavier now. So hell no, I'm not drinking that much.
And then for me, I think I used to paint and draw a lot. Then I stopped. That's all I can think of.
You used to?
Like draw and paint.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I haven't done that in a while.
That's true. That's true. I've never actually seen you do it.
Yep.
Unless you're doing makeup.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay, cool guys.
Cool, man.
Thank you so much for coming to the end
Yes.
of this video.
Yeah, that was humor.
Yeah,
That was
it
actually
was.
fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did.
I think it was just a nice, opener.
Yes, exactly.
Guys get to know us
set
again.
the tone.
Yeah, set
Because
the
we
tone.
back. We back for real this time.
Yes.
For real.
For real.
Actually, like it's going online just now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like we're serious.
Dead serious. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready? But we can't forget this part.
Yeah.
Because she about to get grazed. Let's go.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Come on.
Best of 2.
Best of
3.
2. Best of 3.
Just 3.
Okay. Okay. Wow. See, you lost twice.
Whatever,
You
man.
lost twice, guys.
You lose just twice.
Yeah,
In
lose
fact,
that.
man, no chop and then